probably the last thing you saw, and it was the other day, was probably my mum talking about her mouse problem. The mouse problem has escalated. There's more than one mouse, but I think there's a family of baby mice. So I really ridiculously, but I suppose it's because I was partaking in real life activity. I went with mice baits, bait boxes, mice poison, all that kind of stuff, to fit out my mum's flat to make sure that the problem didn't persist. Whilst there, we heard a much louder sound behind one of the chipboard boxing off areas of some of the pipes in her kitchen. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that means. So anyway, I'm heading back there to check said baits, see how my ma is, see if there's been any sort of reappearance of the rodents, whether they've been playing or hanging out with Forky, who knows, they might have been. And we're going to just sort of talk you and walk you through the preemptive measures we've taken, and, you know, hang out with Nanny Di for a cup of tea and a chinwag and maybe a mouse or two. We could be entering a live crimes. Can you hear that loud squeaking sound? Maybe the mice in East London are really big. Can you hear that? Anyway, I'm in the East End. I'm just around the corner from my Mars. There's a kind of EastEnders style arches. Underneath the arches, used to know the words. So yeah, so I'm here. I'm about to go in. God only knows what we're going to find. I had a text on the way from Nanny Di saying the mice are here, but one of them isn't very well. So I don't know whether she'll be giving it a Horlicks or whether she'll be madly trying to... Now, she said she had a hammer, and then she showed me the hammer when I was leaving last time. I'll get her to show you it. And last time she used the hammer to hammer something, the head of the hammer had flown off and nearly broke a window. So she had to gaffer tape that. I said to her mum, I said, I'll buy you a hammer, so you can hammer in the morning, and then you can hammer in the evening, all over this land. But she said no, she wants the hammer that she's gaffer taped together. So I'm going to get my shit together, put my coat on, have a drink of water, you know, tidy up a little bit in here, sort some shit out, maybe book, I don't know, a sort of shiatsu, something like that, I'm not too sure. And then I'm going to go and head over and head in. These are the arches. There's an argument to say that this could be a giant mouse hole. So I genuinely don't know what I'm going to go in and find. All I do know is that my mum's barely bigger than a mouse. So when they come in, when they're running around her floor, I guess it must be like having, I don't know, a sort of invader at your height and at your level. So I know whilst the rest of us are thinking a mouse, and a baby mouse at that, won't be too much to worry about. Don't forget, when she turns to the right, the mouse will be looking her right in the eyes. Yeah, she's only little, my mum. So, you know, it's all relative, isn't it? It's all about scale. So what seems tiny to me is enormous to Nan. What is it like in here?
World War IV.
Oh, Ma.
Well, in a way.
Worse since we put the...
Well, no, it means it's worked, doesn't it? But let me show you. I mean, I didn't know anything about this last night. You know, I texted... Do the subs know all about how you came?
Yeah, I filled them in, yeah. So explain what I did. I came and I slayed traps.
You came like the man from Black Magic in a wreath of smoke and started throwing things everywhere, telling me where not to go, where to put them. At that stage, and still actually this is a fact, I've only seen them in the kitchen and in my bedroom right at the end under the plants. They haven't tried to get... No, I haven't seen those ones, I've heard those ones.
Oh, you've heard them down there still?
Yeah, probably I heard it last night actually, eating.
Oh.
But I can't find it.
Does it sound bigger than a mouse?
It does, that one in there, but never mind, I'm not thinking that at the moment. Okay. But then, went into there yesterday evening, was this the day after you'd gone back? Darting about, just like they'd been when you were here, and I'm thinking, oh God, you know, this isn't going to
Well, you saw them running... Why, it sounds like you've got 18 people in it.
No, I've got all the...
Are you using sound technology to psych them out?
And I thought last night, it's not working.
Oh,
and then, and they're obviously nocturnal, so they're only coming out at night.
Yeah, because it's pretty nocturnal in here at the minute.
Are you ready for something that might be deeply disturbing to animal lovers?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Because look at this for a coincidence, Mark.
Right.
Let me switch some things off, shall I? Right. This is the kitchen. Since you came in, I've added things because they were running.
All right. Okay. So look, we've put one down there.
Yeah.
Turn the light on.
Because I started to think, how do they get to the
that
poison?
sucked light out of the room.
Yeah. How do you get to the poison in the little box?
So you've pulled the poison up, well, because they're tiny.
The
They
mice
squeeze in.
Oh, they squeezed into the box and.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, tell the subs that one in front is the poison.
That's the
just...
poison, yeah. And I've chopped a load like down the back here.
Over there.
Down here.
They were still
Don't put some down the
and,
side of the
they were
fridge.
Still running, don't look. Yeah.
Okay.
Still running up and down there last night.
Right.
So I thought, oh my god, running right over to here.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. And
Totally unlike it was when I came then.
No, I mean they weren't running at all. But are you ready for this?
Yes. Oh. 2.
Yeah. Well, they're about 6. They're babies.
Oh, they're babies.
Oh, Mark, it's so sad.
Just have a look. Oh, they're babies.
They're such babies. Look at their little feet.
Look how long their legs are.
Look at their feet. You don't think.
Oh my
Do you know
God.
anything about vermin?
Well,
Wish I knew more.
I know that they
definitely
reproduce
baby
quickly.
mice, aren't they? Not
let's have a look.
baby
Let me have a look.
rats.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's have a look.
That's what I'm thinking because the speed of them.
Tilt it towards me so I can look
They
in.
are still alive, actually.
Tilt it towards me so I can look in. Oh.
I mean, aren't they sweet though? They are actually sweet. They almost look like dormice to
They
me.
do.
You know, dormice is sort of round with rounder
Yes.
ears.
Oh my God, I didn't think you were going to have captured 2
No, well, that obviously.
in a giant brandy glass. The fuck? Was that back from your drinking days?
Subs, this was. I bought this from Mom's when she died because I was going to make a terrarium of it.
Mum.
Obviously. And then last night, what was happening, Mark, you see?
How did you get them in the glass?
Well, you know there was more stuff when you came the other
Right.
night. Well, it's all bags. And,
Yes.
And so I've taken them out bit by bit, looking. I think there are about 6 babies that were in here that day, and I saw about 5 yesterday.
Right.
What I've been
Do you
doing,
think they're running around and eating it then?
there must be to look at
well,
those
to be
two.
dead.
Well, since I discovered those, which is only about 2 hours ago, because I was
Where
bringing
were
stuff
they?
out in there.
Oh, they were in the glass
No,
thing.
let me finish my story.
Sorry.
See, when they were see, subs, this is what happened. They're running. You've done all your stuff. I know it's going to work
Yeah.
eventually. I texted you, said they
Haven't
haven't
seen them.
died.
Yeah.
You said they will die. Don't worry. Thank
Yeah.
God you said that. And I thought I'll shut that door at night. But then I was spraying them with this.
Right.
Which subs, when you see it, look, it's like it's a really high
Oh,
bleach
yeah.
thing, so it
Oh,
would
okay.
knock them.
That
them
will have
about.
whacked them.
And as they were there, I was getting a really good aim in the
Right.
end. Got one.
Right.
They ran to there, dropped,
Right.
and obviously dropped into that.
Oh, I
which
see.
was further
Well, so
back.
it could be that's got them.
No. Not
Not just that.
Not just that. I mean,
Come
when
on.
I first discovered them, they were. It's more distressing than this. They were literally sort of.
We need to
going like
look
this.
up what a baby rat looks like.
Oh, do we need to? I suppose we do.
Because if they're babies,
I don't understand.
is there still that sound coming from over?
No, it absolutely hasn't been.
Because
So-
subs, there was a sound coming from
There.
tap on the wall just underneath the
Oh,
thingy,
no, we
just
might
to give us
start this up
just to give
again.
us a sense of how hollow it is. Yeah, that's hollow because we could hear sort of gnawing, couldn't we, Mum?
Yeah. You see, this flat.
And I definitely think my intervention isn't the comprehensive one. I think you might have to get people in.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, as well. I do. I mean, I'm quite shocked by the fact you've just quickly got 2,
Well, I know. Well, if that
and
hadn't
that
been
suggests
there.
that they've been breeding if they're babies.
No, but you don't think. Oh, don't say that. Why are you saying these words like breeding and rats? They're the worst words you can say.
Forky, what do you make of it?
They've been what? Look at this Forky here. You've been watching them, haven't you?
Oh.
He knows what's happening.
Good to see you got. That's not quite wire wool, but
No,
they do.
I found it in there actually.
Yeah. So what are your theories?
I'm
Show us other sort of scenes of conflagration.
yeah. Well, it's only touch wood, thank God. It's only been in here
Yes.
and in there.
And you've just heard them at the end of your room again.
Now I'm.
Well, it's horrible knowing you're here all vulnerable. I said, saying to the subs on the way in, of course, in terms of scale, they're quite big to you, aren't they?
You see, this is my bed. They've seen it, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because that's my bed. This is If you can see my plants here.
Should we turn our radio 4 off?
I will.
So I've popped some
Yeah, under
down here. See them down there?
Yeah. I put a couple more yesterday.
Did you?
Because I
What,
definitely.
sachets?
Yeah.
They're coming in out the outside. Could they be dormice from your plants?
Dormice don't. Plants don't give birth to
Field
dormice.
mouse.
Well, to begin with, subs, because I keep this door open, which is only actually.
Yeah.
It doesn't go anywhere, and the balcony's right next to it. But they've been doing all this work, and I thought they'd jumped in from outside. And because I've lived here for 20 years, no mice ever. It would have driven me mad. But with all these plants here, I couldn't see what I was doing. I couldn't see anything. And then last night, I was lying in bed thinking that does sound. It's gnawing something
In here.
in here,
Down there.
down there. But I can't find it. And I'm not frightened in terms of looking. I've looked all round.
Do you think, is there any possibility, is this how you have this door open sometimes?
I do, especially if the weather's good.
Could there have been a moment where, say, a rat came in and has set up home? I mean, I'm genuinely going to...
We're talking about something this big, aren't we?
For a rat?
Yeah.
No. Double it.
Well, exactly. It'd be like having a cat in the
It's
house.
they're like small pets.
I couldn't ignore it.
No, it would be knocking things off everywhere.
Exactly. No.
We do need to check what a baby rat looks like.
I know.
I mean,
I suppose we do. Shall I get that machine and...
You know when you've got a dead rat or a dead mouse because you can smell a rat. No, seriously, it's the thing. I mean, you know, they smell.
Oh, no, of course.
What are you going to go and get?
I don't know. I was just going to go to my machine and look what's in it.
Get your iPad and let's look at what a rat looks like. There's a funny smell over here.
Well, it's probably domestic. It's probably
No. I'm picking up a distinct aroma of dead mouse.
Or
Well,
could it be?
Oh,
See, the other thing that's happening that's
Could be
making a
spliff.
difference is my flat next door.
yeah,
The flat next door.
yeah,
They're doing it completely. They're going banging into the walls.
right.
So anything that was in there would have come into
Dislodging
here.
them.
It would have
Yeah.
come.
When they knocked the hotel down next to us, we got lots of rats. That's why we got
Did
them.
you?
That's why in the end we decided to get Maddie a cat because of course that would.
Oh,
would
was that
stop
what
it.
happened?
Yeah.
I was
No, it
gonna
really
ask you
disrupted it.
how that happened.
Go on, you get your iPad, Mum. We'll have a look. I'll have a look over it. So as you can see, subs, I'm gonna put my bag over it. As you can see, so she's got little areas, but there's no rabbit dropping. Rabbit dropping? There's no rat dropping. Look, there's another one I've put there. She's dropped some sachets through. There, look, you can see another one at the back there. See? And there's another one there. What have you found, Mum? What have you found out? Let's have a look. What's
Key
this?
is in the word baby, of course.
So what's that?
Look there. These are rats, baby rats.
Very long back legs. Okay.
Oh yeah, very long back legs, and also, wouldn't you say that their ears are more
Yeah,
upright?
put in a baby mouse.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what we can.
Let's just see what. Yeah. Okay. See that. I know those rats are old, working in stables, and
Yeah.
that. I know if I met a rat, like that's a rat. But there, mouse versus rat. Can you spot? Oh no, we can't spot the difference. Show us. That's a mouse, surely. I would say that's a mouse. I'd say that's what they are.
Yeah, they've got long back legs as well.
Okay, can you spot the difference? God, it's cheerful, this subs, isn't it? Bed bugs, whatever.
Let's go and have a look.
Small in size, only about 4 feet. In fact, they are often confused with young rats. Usually light grey, brown, and white in colour, with lighter. Mice have large, floppy ears and smaller feet and heads.
Let's go and have a look at the size of their ears, Mum. Because if they've got low slung ears, at least we'll also know that their mother's an alcoholic. Well, you know, London mice, London rats, turning you around. Let's have a look at the size of their ears. I can't believe they're still moving. It's grisly, it is grisly.
Look at the length of their tails. That's what makes me think they might be big. Look how long their back legs are.
Turn to the side so we can see their ears.
Oh no.
Oh,
God.
oh, they're still dopey.
Oh no, you know they're still dopey. Oh, it must be like having else. You see, look, if you look at that one from the side, he looks a bit rat-like.
It does. Oh my God, I can't quite believe with this.
No, I can't either. When I saw them, I thought, oh, thank God
You're
come.
incredibly philosophical about it, Mum. Mum, is that just a normal sized glass? But you're just small.
You see, I would say that is that. Although there is a further back, but then there is a back because they're dying, aren't
Yeah, they're not in a happy place.
Hold on. No, you see, rats to me are totally different physiognomy or whatever you say. Although, look at it. You're going to have to wash.
No, careful, Mum, they're going to fall out.
No, they won't. How can they fall out?
Because you're gonna drop it, Mum.
I'm not going to.
Mum, it's as big as your head. Oh. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. I don't know. It's hard, isn't it?
It just shows you
what was
that.
that? Oh no, it's just that.
The reason that they're in there.
So they fell into that.
Well, you don't understand the force I was spraying that gun.
Okay.
One straight after the other, they launched themselves off the end of that. I was spray, jump down. And of course, I didn't look at anything last night.
Have you kicked it about just to see if there are any others?
No, I haven't. I thought this was a big enough hole to go with for now.
God.
Presumably, see, look at the droppings, Mark.
Yeah.
We're definitely talking about a family of baby somethings, aren't we? I mean, they're babies. Subs, that's the sort of nasty thing, is that there are clearly babies. But then, the saying when I was young, Subs, was you never... Because I texted Mark the first night and said, I've got... Oh, no, I told you when I was coming back, didn't I? I said, I've got a mouse, and I was very distressed.
Yes.
Because the saying used to be, you've never got a mouse, you've always got mice.
Well, they breed so quickly,
Yeah,
don't
exactly,
they? Yeah.
exactly.
You've got a crab there, Mum. Oh, Mum, what are we going to do? I think we just have to carry on as is.
I think we do.
Don't we? Where's there's another one down there.
Yeah. There's another one, you put...
I can see mouse droppings down there. I mean...
You see...
These are see, the ones I've put down, or did I chuck some down there?
You put one...
I just think I
down
chucked a sachet down there. See, the problem here is, Mum, what I've put down are categorically mouse traps.
Yeah, well this
So
is...
if it's a rat that's struggling to get into them, then they'll be hurled all over the place. You know, they'll pick them up and they'll shake them like that. Because they won't be able to get in them.
Oh, I see.
See what I mean? So the looser sachets will be the things that get the rat. But if you had a rat, you would have a distinct sense of a toffee-sized dog running around.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I just don't believe it can be.
I don't believe it can be a rat. But when Mark was here the other day, and the reason we've shown you that panel, that definitely sounded like a rat.
It sounded so like a rat. Unless there's maybe a rat.
No.
Yeah, I mean, and you know they gnaw through concrete.
Well, that's what's worrying me about the one. Have you just looked in the bedroom? You can't see anything, can you?
No, I can't. Let's have
I
another
mean,
look.
that's what was worrying me. Is that,
Oh, bloody hell. What a rat.
I just don't believe it.
So you'd see great big rat poos.
Exactly.
So they must have been rattling these about last night.
Well, no, it's not. That's not the.
Is this what I think it is?
What?
What is this?
I don't know. Be careful. It's very
Is it not that thing that you break and use the stuff inside it? I forget what it's called. You use it on kind of eczema.
Oh, aloe vera.
Yeah.
No, I've got aloe vera here.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I don't know what to say, Mum.
no, it was far more a creature eating something. But I'd already thought whatever is here, and at one stage when you came and you'd gone and everything, I was thinking, there's baby, let's call them mice. There was baby mouse, and I thought maybe a mother mouse had babies, and the babies ran off into there, and the mother mouse is just lying there eating plants.
So basically your flat is their coming of age story.
Well, I just thought, what's to say that mice wouldn't just eat plants? But then, having said that, none of my plants have been eaten either.
I don't know why you're saying they might eat plants. They're
Well,
not.
well, because
Let's
that
just
means-
do this. Let's see what happens if we do this.
No, don't. Oh,
Just to make sure they're not living in amongst them.
yeah. So they just managed. You see, that's the other reason why it's a bit strange it's all happened now. Was
So they're not in here, are
I
they?
think I said to you, the yucca had fallen into the piano
Oh, yes.
and was basically growing into the piano. And with great,
So the yuck has been a fucker.
so with great sort of strength, I put my shoulder to it and managed to get it upright.
Yes.
And then put masses of stuff on it.
Right.
Now that was a big movement for there. I've not done a movement that big for ages.
So you think
So
they
I'm
could be,
wondering if-
so that it could be the mice on the mouse organ, to quote Bagpuss.
Oh shit.
What, imagine if they're living in here.
No, don't open that. You'll break it. There's too much. They will not be living in there.
And what's going on behind
At least
this?
if they were living in there, they can stay.
What's going on down here, Mum? So look. I mean, the thing about mice is they can climb up. They'd climb up this easily.
Well, that was the thing. I think I told you that it stressed me the most. The first
Good to
night
see you've got the World Wide Web.
was that I figured them all on the ground, and then when they were suddenly high in the kitchen,
Yeah,
as high as I was,
yeah,
I thought,
eye to
for
eye.
fuck's sake,
Oh, yeah.
that's
not
got to
nice.
stop.
Thank God they haven't got onto your bed.
No, well, what I was going to do was, if tonight I hear that same noise, you left me some proper wire wool.
Yes, yeah.
I'm going to put wire wool down here, down the edge.
It's going to be like that scene.
I'd have to put it there as well, wouldn't I?
Have you seen Moon Knight yet? Where the Oscar Isaac character has to sleep in bed with sand round it so that he doesn't get out of bed at night.
No.
Magical sand. Yeah, you're going to be like that. You're going to have wire wool around your bed.
These are dead now.
They're not. They're still.
How do you know
Shake it
them?
about and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You've got pets, Mum.
You can see that I'm half captivated.
You've got 2 pets in your giant brandy glass.
The other thing, you see, look, the tails have gone. I think they pull their tails in when they're dying. Some animals do, don't
look,
they?
that one's
Oh
perking
no.
up. I mean, you never know. They might get better, these two.
Well, does that happen? That's what
Well, I mean, in all walks of life, people make
No,
recoveries.
but what do you know about the aftercare
Well, no,
of these sachets?
of the poison, that they'll be dying of thirst now and getting worse, if it's that.
And then does that kill them eventually?
Theoretically,
Must
but
do.
you just hope that there isn't a sort of last minute zest for life. I mean, I suppose in a way we might have to put them in a bag and crush them or something.
Well, I did
Ugh.
think. They say if you catch them and they're alive, you have to take them a mile from your house or they'll just reinfest. Has to be a mile. Or I could put them down the toilet.
Oh,
I don't trust my toilet.
no, they'll come back up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what do you do with a dead mouse? I think you have to put like you've got it, you put the top back on the thing and just wait for them to suffocate.
Yeah.
Look, guys, for animal lovers, there's no easy way of getting around this. This is part of living in, well, not just London, but life. There are these things everywhere, and we have to try and get rid of them. Otherwise, they create other sort of diseases and things
they
like
keep
that.
rallying.
Ah!
They keep rallying. Now, can you imagine them going at 100 miles an hour with 4 others in the kitchen? It was pretty off-putting. No wonder I got so expert with my spray.
It's not as magical as Beatrix Potter, is it?
No, but look at the way they stick together. Isn't that a fact of life?
The thing is as well that, you know, they have those long back legs. They can jump like kangaroo.
Well, that's
They
all very
jump.
well saying that now. I wish you'd said that to me.
It's going to jump out of the glass one.
No,
I think you need to put the lid back on. That one's making it back up the side. Look,
to you.
look, it's getting around the side.
No.
You know what you could do is
It couldn't be a better thing to keep.
you could put oh look, they're back on their legs. Look at them both. They're up.
I'd love to know exactly what that thing's doing to them.
Maybe put a sachet in with them.
Is that over? Is it?
Oh, I mean, it's a bit overkill, but fucking hell, you don't want them coming out again, do you?
They've been to the toilet a lot because there was nothing in there.
Talking of which, I need to use your lube. Oh God, Mum. I did not expect you to have 2 of them in a giant brandy glass.
No, I knew
That
you
was-
wouldn't, which is why I sort of said, Mark, this dying rat's dying.
That was the least of my expectations. But
Oh no.
how many more have you got? Oh look, oh, he's much more mobile than he was a minute ago.
See if it. What did you read up about?
Oh.
Anyway, look, let's.
Where are you going to put that back?
Where's my lid?
Oh, you don't want them jumping out, Mum. Okay.
The
Supposed to be
thing
standing
is-
guard.
Tonight, if those 2 obviously had the poison, but maybe some of the others didn't, because they were galloping around here last night. That's a good place to catch them. So it makes me want to take those ones out and put it back under there.
How are you going to take them out?
I don't know. I might have to crush their skulls, which I don't like the idea of doing. But I will do.
Are you sure the nest is down there, isn't it?
Well, It might be. It might
Do
be
you think we should
behind
pull
them.
it out?
What, while you're here?
I'd love a cup of tea, but just check there isn't one in the kettle. Is your bathroom safe?
Yes.
Ah!
Sorry, though.
Is that to stop mice getting out?
Probably it stops you getting in or out. Now listen,
Oh,
Mark.
look, Mum. You defied gravity.
I wouldn't mind, but my ear is done.
Well, show us your hammer. I said you'd show us it.
Yeah, not only that, I'm gonna move those bags, and you're gonna stand there, and you're gonna hit. If one runs out, you're gonna hit it with
Oh
this.
my God, okay.
The subs do understand we're not gratuitously being cruel to
Yes,
these
of course.
creatures.
We're
They
trying to
understand
resolve a pest problem.
I mean, according to my machine, which I just looked at again, it says in many ways mice are more difficult to subsequently trap and get rid of because they can live on such tiny stuff, don't need water at all.
Just like you.
Yes.
Except you need a lot of fizzy water.
But didn't you say that they have to have water for that stuff to work? But maybe
No, it
it's...
makes them really it makes them die of thirst.
Oh, that's right. But also, when I look at the list of things it says always to do to make sure you don't get an infestation of mice in terms of food, I do it all. Like always
No, I
clearing
said that
up
to Nadia.
after
You're
yourself.
fastidious, really, around
I
all
am
that.
far
Okay, well, let's
from-
pull this shit out and let's do it.
Yeah.
So you want me to hammer freely?
Their heads, if you
Well,
can.
I'll try and get their heads as opposed to their tails.
Yeah, okay.
I have to say,
Do you want to
your, your weapon of choice.
Yes, it's good or not?
Well, it looks like something from prehistoric
It's
Britain.
because when I did it before, it flew off and
What did it hit?
it hit one of Mom's plates.
I have to say, who put those up? Because they're
I put them up. They're
they've
good,
done
aren't they?
quite well.
Do you want a sip of tea before you go in? For
No,
this?
I think I want to look forward to the tea after the kill.
Okay.
So why don't we move him out of the way? Because this is all going to fall off, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I wasn't going to move the table. I was going to move
Oh.
everything underneath, so they're going to be forced to run out. this
Okay.
way. Put him back. Put Rodin back.
Okay, so we're not moving the table.
Oh, and also, before you go, can you open this? I've had this for ages and I can't bloody open it.
What is it?
I thought when Mark comes, I'm going to ask him
Hold
to
the hammer.
deodorant. No, it won't go. It won't do it. Can you imagine? Oh, for God's sake, Diane! I knew it would be simple.
Okay, give us your hammer.
Right.
Now, as you
Have
do
you got
this,
quick reactions you
I
used
think,
to have when you
I
played
think
cricket?
you need to move the other two that are dying because I can see that
of
being
course.
knocked over.
Of course. Do you think- oh God, they're getting.
They're getting active.
Oh, but they're going to the toilet like mad. That must be
Oh,
part
God, he's
of
on
it.
top of his head. Okay,
You're right, though. I can see me having a horrible accident. with that.
okay. So, which way do you think they're going to come out, Mum?
Uh,
Having watched previous behaviour, what would you say their
yeah.
modus
I
operandi
don't know
is?
because I've hardly I haven't seen them in the daylight at all, and to get into that they've had to have fallen down there.
Yeah. Okay, so rather than moving the table, we're moving everything underneath.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think if I go here,
Shall we could close that door.
yeah, but I'm going to be here ready to get them.
Are you?
Yeah.
But they'll shoot straight under the stove.
Oh, right, you think they're going to go that way?
Uh,
Okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's just
see
do
what's
it.
happened. Right. Hold on.
I mean, obviously, it's hard to divvy up the roles. I'd give you the hammer job, but
It's just that, well, I've been standing with the hammer for so long, I feel like... Get a bit closer to me, Mark, because they're going to run towards me, I think.
oh, they could be hiding under. Is the radiator hot?
No, the radiator, in fact, doesn't work.
No.
But they could be in the... Now, this could
Oh, this
do
could be it.
something.
Oh,
Hold on.
oh,
I haven't been behind here for ages.
oh! I can't even see poo.
No.
Okay, pull this basket. Okay, you're all right. Careful of your knee, Mum.
Yeah, no, it's good exercise.
Yeah.
Right, this might be the one.
Okay, this could be it. Pull.
Oh,
Oh no, it won't pull.
nothing.
No.
I think, like you said when you came before, I think they're behind the radiator, which doesn't work. So it's not like they're having to. See, surely they'd have opened these seeds, wouldn't
Yeah,
they?
that's manna from heaven.
Yeah. This
Yellow
thing-
bucket.
Yeah, the yellow bucket with the symbol on it.
What's in there?
Well, it's what we kept rice in Hong Kong. It's
Oh.
what the Chinese keep rice in.
Let's pull that out.
But
Pull that out.
because of course they get infestations of mice.
I'm ready.
They're ready.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, nothing. That's easy on the front of that.
is he? Oh yeah.
Move that purple back in now. Oh, my plants are going awry.
There's nothing down there, Mum.
Okay, look.
But you can see
What can you see?
lots of little poos.
Can you?
Yeah.
Really?
So they could be running. It looks like they could be. Mum, do you, by any chance,
Yeah.
make yourself anything from here
Yeah.
and shuffle to your bed ever? No, seriously. Do you
On midnight feasts.
and do you drop bits?
Well, who knows?
Because
I
I'm
have to interrogate all of this.
all
Mark.
your behaviour. Because I'm sensing
What are you sensing?
that there is a thin thread of poo going that way, as if they're following you. No, seriously, following the trail of your food.
But that's why it's very good that you suggested, and I wouldn't have thought of it, to shut that door.
Shut that door. Quite Larry Grayson. Oh, Mum, now we've got it all out, we've got to put it all back. I'll do that.
Well, it's good that you're here, though, because I've been wanting to do this for ages.
Oh, hang on.
What?
You can see lots of poo there, can't you?
Where?
Under the radiator, is that poo? Lots of black bits.
Yeah, I'm going to get...
I mean, if they're running up and down the side, they must be hurtling down here. Oh, God.
What's so horrible about this is that I'm in this flat. I don't know whether any of you guys have got flats as small as this, but I'm aware in the corner of my eyes of everything, and that's why. Was it 3 nights ago now that I saw something move in the corner of my eye? They probably hadn't been here that long before that.
No.
So in that respect, I don't know why I'm saying that as if it's a good thing, but
I can put all this back for you, Mum.
yeah.
It's nice to know. Well, there's no nest under there,
There is no nest,
which is good to know.
But
I tell you what, we could do. Have you got? Shall I get one of the? Shall I get one of the old mouse bait boxes and put it down there?
yes.
That's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah. Hang on a sec. Yeah.
The fact that those two have taken this long to die and must have been foraging last night, pardon me, means that I'd got an important thing to say then. I've forgotten.
That felt so philosophical. It sort of petered away, didn't it?
Oh no, it means that the others, say there are another 3 or 4 or even 5, must have all eaten at the same time, so there will be somewhere dying, won't they? Hopefully.
No, absolutely, I hope so.
I mean, I was so pleased when you said that, because I started to think, oh, maybe they just run around forever.
No, it does incapacitate them. Just trying to see if you can see anything.
So there is something. What's in that thing that kills them, Mom?
Don't know. Don't know what it is. It's very efficient.
This backs onto a huge cupboard out there.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, what? The one in the hall?
Yes. I'm not going to
Is
go
there
into
a hole there? No, there's no. I can't
I
see
think
it.
there is a hole. I think I remember him saying.
What, in that cupboard?
Well, because
Going where?
well, nowhere going, going nowhere. But I think when I asked for the heating to be looked at because it was too hot in this flat, everything was. They had to turn that radiator off permanently, and to turn it off permanently, they had to go into the cupboard.
Right.
And I'm sure I remember him saying, "I'm sure I've seen it, the hole, when I've been filling it."
Well, where
I'm
does the
not
hole
even
go?
thinking
Where
about
does it
that.
go to? It's not, it doesn't go there. Oh, Mum. Holes have to go somewhere. Can't just have a hole to nowhere.
No, that's true.
Oh, Mum, we've just created more work for ourselves now.
No, well, don't worry, I can sort that out.
Oh.
In fact, though, we're still left with the same token doodah. Let's go and have a cook. Let's go and have a drink.
Listen. That was a bicycle. I thought it was a mouse.
I tell you what, you get so paranoid. That's with my ear. With my ear, I can't.
Well, at least you haven't got that horrible clawing sound. That clawing sound was like, it was like something awful trying to clamber from the depths of her. Oh God, have you got a fan on? Oh, thank God for that. It's so hot.
I know. Oh, what was that?
No, it was, no. I'm going to leave my ma with her new furry friends, even though they're all in a brandy jar. Hopefully Forky, can you look out for her a bit more? Come on, I'm rooting on you. Anyway, Can't see anything now. That's all right. How are they doing down there? They're quite active in that brandy glass. They seem to be quite active in that brandy glass.
Do they?
Yeah, it's sort of like it's like the living dead.
No.
They're sort of coming back to life.
There's something very sort of...
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna go for a wee.
Okay, try not...
I'll try not to shut the door. Yeah, all right. Any final thoughts for the day, Ma?
Pardon?
Any final thoughts? Nah.
No.
I'll leave you with your strange little creatures in the bowl.
Okay.
Oh, love you, Ma.
Love you.
Say goodbye.
Love the subs.
Yeah,
Thank you for all your help.
let's just hope you get no more sound down that end.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the bit
no.
I'm curious about. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
no, I am too.
Yeah,
but,
you're tired, aren't you, by it all?
I am, and also
Yeah.
this is driving me nuts.
Hey?
I mean, let's hope it just...
Yeah, it's
Imagine
tomorrow,
if I-
isn't it?
No, Thursday.
Oh, Thursday.
If I come out and it's the same, what am I going to do, Mark?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, God. So there's recycling, and then there's recycling. This is all that's remains of my car.